Hi guys, so I'm just doing a quick little TBR video for the Power of 3 readathon that's happening on the 1st of October, and because I chose Team Magic and my special ability is Orbing, which allows me to start the readathon 2 days beforehand, I just wanted to do a quick little TBR video, and I'll probably have my bullet journal spread up relatively soon tomorrow. So I have just written down a bunch of books that would fit the prompts. I don't know which prompts exactly yet, but I do know that some of them I have worked around the wordings. So the books that I've got for this round are Cinderella is Dead, The Wolf of Yarran Row, Cemetery Boys, and Minimum Wage Magic. And I'm very excited about this readathon. I'm probably going to use Cinderella is Dead for a fairy tale retelling and a book with the Chosen One trope. And then I'm probably going to use Cemetery Boys for Page of the Past, because there's a god that comes back into present time, so he's kind of time traveling. And I'm probably going to watch one of my favourite episodes of Charmed with Paige in it, because Paige is my favourite character. And then for Paige, I have got a Minimum Wage Magic, which is book 1 in a series. And Mermaids is one that I'm kind of stuck on. I think The Wolf of Yarran Row is going to fit that because she has to travel. She's probably going to be near water. But I'm very, very excited for this readathon. This is so exciting. I'm excited to read and watch Charm, listen to the theme song while I'm reading. I'm very excited. So let me know if you're going to be participating, and I will see you guys in my vlog for it. Bye. Hi, welcome to the first vlog of the Charmed or Power of 3-athon, which I am doing a vlog for. So I'm just going to do a quick update. I am not in my regular room. I am in my brother's house in Newcastle. It's a long weekend in Australia, so my mum decided we're going to go see your brother. So he's coming back tomorrow. Well, we came a day early just to get down here. And it was nice to get away. I haven't been out of Tamworth since the beginning of the year with everything that's happening with COVID. So, yeah. But I did finish one book that I wanted to talk about. That is Chasing Fairies by Heaven Morrison. This follows a young woman who, when her uncle dies, she inherits a cottage in Scotland, and so she, hasn't got any family left in the state. She decides to upend her life and go to Scotland, and she finds this woman who tends to appear in her backyard, and they start to form a friendship. Then she forms friendship with these ragtag bunch of guys, and we find out that they're all supernatural creatures, and it's great. It is sapphic, fae, queens. It was so good. It's really, really short. It's under 200 pages, and I'm waiting for the next book. It hasn't been announced yet, but this is book 1, and it was just really fun, and I rated it 4 stars. I had a bundle of fun with it. I liked the Scottish mythology. I really, really was interested in the fae mythology in this book, and the wolf mythology in this book. There was a bit where it's so you're like a werewolf, right? And it's nah, not one of those weaklings. And I was just ooh. So this is going to be interesting. So now I'm finishing up a audiobook while I just sit and relax, because I just don't feel a bit great. Which, ironically, I'm get away from Tamworth. And then the minute that I get away, I get sick and have headache and just not feeling good. So I'm probably just going to grab some food, and then I'm going to read the next ebook on my Kindle, which is I Foe You, it's a pun with the word foe. And the cover is cute. And then I've got a couple of arcs that I need to get to, which are also novellas, so we'll see how we go. But I really want to finish the audiobook of Gin by Jessica Cage, which is also a TikTok author. So Heather Morrison is a TikTok author, and Jessica Cage I found through TikTok, which is going to be great. So I'll give you an update when I can. Hi, it's now right about, I think, like 6:30, nearly 7 o'clock, and I've just finished Jin's Rebellion, which is by Jessica Cage, and it was a great audiobook. It was like really easy to fly through. I spent yesterday doing a thing, and I read most of it yesterday, and then I finished it off this afternoon while I was relaxing at that. I also read like Made For You. It looked like a really cute short punny story, but it ended up being not that good. Like, the cover was good, but there was lack of puns, for one, and two, it's one of those stories where it's like they meet, fall in love, and get married all in the one day, and I don't dig that trope as much. Like, there are times when I really, really like it, but there are other times like this where I'm just like, no. But more on Jin by Jessica Cage. Oh, it was so good. It was like this world of like supernatural creatures, and like there's this rebellion that's going on. The main character is trying to reconnect with his wife, and just, it was so good. I really want to get my hands on book 2. I think the series is on Kindle Unlimited, but if it's not, I know that the first book, Jin, which is the first book, I believe that's free. I don't know if it's still free, but at the time that I bought it, it was free, and then I paid like $3 for the audiobook. But the audiobook was great. I do want to read book 2 because it left off on sort of like a cliffhanger, so that was good. So those two will probably fit in with some of the prompts. I know that I originally banked Jin to fit in with the prompt of read a book, first book in a series. Or first book in a series. So that's going to be that. Oh. But yeah, so just going to hang out, just relax for a second, and then I will update you when I've got more. But that's, I think, 3 books in one day. Doing good. Hi guys, welcome back to my Instagram. It's been a long while since I've done like a video on here, but something very, very exciting arrived just now, and it is my Trim and Thread monthly mail, and this month's theme is sunflowers, and I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. So Trim and Thread, which is a fabric crafter in Victoria, does monthly mail, which every month is a different theme. And I got the sunflower theme, one, because I missed out on last month's theme, but again, sunflowers are one of my favorite like botanicals, so I was like, yeah, let's try it out. So this is the spoiler card that tells you what everything's for. and I'm just going to get into it. So we have a sunflower scrunchie with this beautiful pattern all over it, and I am very, very excited to use this. My type of hair thrives off scrunchies. Like, there are only a few things can keep it held up and back, and that is a scrunchie, so this is going to get much use. This is one that I've got currently. I think it's also by Trim and Thread, which just, it's so cool. Then we have some magnetic buttons, which is said to go on like your fridge. I actually have a magnetic whiteboard that's black, so these are going to go well on the magnetic whiteboard that I've got behind the camera. And yep, then we have this, which the spoiler card says it's a snack holder, and inside it's made with like that plastic that comes in like lunch boxes and stuff. I mainly may use this for cash, just because I do like to carry cash on me, and I like to have like a spare bit of cash in case something happens to my wallet, so might use that for that. But this print is gorgeous. I love the two-tone sunflowers. And finally, we have a two-sided bookmark. So we got this beautiful side, and then we got this pretty bold side, and like both sides are absolutely gorgeous, but like this one I like this one. I have a lot of their double-sided bookmarks because, again, it's just gorgeous, especially when like they do opposite themes like this one. Like this one's quite like pink and like subtle, and then you go bold and beautiful, and I just it's a lot. I love everything in this monthly mail. I will leave Trim and Thread's thing in the bio, but this was great. I liked everything, and I'm just so excited and happy. And yeah, so that's my unboxing for Trim and Thread's monthly mail sunflower edition, and just, it's good, it's gorgeous. I am so excited to start using everything, especially I think the scrunchie is going to be come in handy with the summer. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hi guys, it's the 10th of October at night time, so I'm in bed and I'm just reading The Sacrifice by Katie Robert, which is to fill one of the prompts. But I have started Cemetery Boys as well. I'm on chapter 6, and I'm really enjoying that. And yes, that's just my update. Hi, so it's the 11th of October, so the readathon's been going for 11 days now, but for me it's been going for a lot longer because I had the orbing ability, and my body has decided to not work, so I'm currently in my office because my back has gone again. And I am just currently reading the audiobook for Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas, which is to fit the prompt of Page from the Past, because technically there is a god that travels to our world. At least that's how I'm interpreting the time travel aspect. But I just wanted to wrap up this vlog. There will be another vlog that will go from next week onward to the finale of the month. But I felt this vlog was kind of long, and I wanted to at least have 2 vlogs for the entire readathon. So I just wanted to discuss what I've read so far, and yeah, so first of all I do want to discuss something. I was, in the last clip you saw me watching a video by Miranda over at Books 101, and she made some very valid points about consumerism, but there was one thing that she was talking about in regards to like Kindles and stuff, and how everyone has their own preferences. And especially now with the way that my back's going, I think if you disregard someone's preferences for using a Kindle or like Audible, as like audiobooks or ebooks, and you don't really recognize that as reading, I think that is very ableist, because there have been times when my body has not been the strongest and I am not physically able to hold up an actual book. So I might use my Kindle or my Audible app to listen to books while I am resting or like in pain and just need something to distract me from that. And I like that, and that's why I have these things. And it can get very annoying when people say that these things aren't reading, which they are. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that. I have got my walker behind me, which is out of frame because, again, my back is just... So, I have completed a couple of prompts. I have completed Para of 3, which is to read the first book in a series, I believe. Hang on. Got my little reading spread here. So yeah, Power of 3, read a book with the chosen one trope. I read Jinn Rebellion by Jessica Cage, which is an author who I found on TikTok. And that was very good. It's the first book in a series. I have downloaded the second book. I also have completed Page, which is read a book that's beginning and or part of a series. I have finished Chasing Fairies by Heaven Morrison, which is also an author who I follow on TikTok, and she's also a great cosplayer. And that was very good. It was... Jinn Rebellion is basically about all these supernatural beings and their coming rebellion. And Jinn, who was cursed to be a Jinn, basically trying to find his wife throughout all of this. And it was just very, very sweet. And the way that it ended, was good. Chasing Fairies is basically about a young woman who loses her only family, so she finds out that her uncle had a cottage in Scotland, and she goes and runs away to try and figure out where she fits in the world now that she's got no one left to care for her. And there is Wolven, there is a Fae Queen, it's sapphic, it's short, it's great, I loved it. I've also read a couple more books, like I read some bonus content from my favourite author, Katie Robert, for a couple of her series that have just nearly wrapped up, which was very good. I also read a couple of books that just weren't my taste, and I'm not going to mention them here, but they exist. And currently I am 5 hours, 25 minutes, and 4 seconds into Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas, which is so cute. And like, if you like Coco, the movie Coco, or like the movie... What was it? It was that other one that was inspired by Duas Metos, which was... I can't remember what it was called. But, put it here if I find it. And it gives me those vibes. And, like, the main character, Yadriel, is just so cute. I just want to hug his little face, and just the other ghost is really cute. And I haven't met the Gord yet, but I am thinking that it's going to be great. And I do like the whole mystery aspect of this book as well, because there's like an underlying mystery of where the Yadriel's cousin, Miguel, has gone missing. And it's so good. It really is. And the narrator is great. So if you want to pick up Cemetery Boys, I do think it's available on Scribd and Audible. So one of the two. If you've got one of the two, it's available there. But just, so good. So that's where I'm up to at the moment. And I did want to talk about one of my favourite episodes of Charmed, since this is a Charmed readathon. In the next vlog, I will talk about how I met like Brian Krause and that whole story, because that's interesting. I did meet Holly Marie Combs one year and at Supernova and watched her talk, and she was fabulous. But the story of how I met Brian Krause is great. It's just so good, for me at least. And so one of my favourite episodes that features Paige is the episode where Piper becomes a Fury because she is still grieving over the loss of her sister. And that whole episode is just great. But that last scene with Paige telling Piper that it's okay to hate her sister, that it's okay to hate the fact that she's gone and hate her for leaving her, just like her parents did all those years ago. It was so good. And then at the end, when Piper brings Paige a basket of muffins, and like that whole scene where Paige is just like, well, no offense, but you married our white lighter, Phoebe shacking up with the demons, so on balance, my friend can stay cute. Just, like, Paige is my favourite character out of Charmed, and I love her so much. I've also downloaded a replica on Kindle. They have a replica Book of Shadows, and they have the Charmed comics, so I'm going to be so solid. I don't know if I'm going to do TikToks this round, but I do at least want to do a couple of scenes with Paige audio if I can, because, again, Paige is my favourite character, but that's just one of my favourite scenes from Charmed. And yeah, so in the next vlog, I'll talk about how I met Brian Krause and my updates on Cemetery Boys. But thank you so much for watching this first vlog for the Charmed Power of 3 readathon. It's great. I love it so much. So I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.